Hey you guys, Hippie Gator here. Today I really want to talk about this video or the cross reference between spirituality and what's kind of happening, I guess. But today I guess like I'm on YouTube and I was watching this one of the paradigm shift videos that Spirit Science always puts out, and they were talking about these other videos dealing with the Illuminati and about how they're trying to suppress us in October. And like what I see from my perspective is like they're not really trying to suppress us, but I mean like where you are in like a huge city that is close to the government, yeah, but out here in rural communities where I live at, the only time we do see the military ever go by is if they're flying their helicopters back and forth, and that's because we have a CIA headquarters somewhere around here. But I was looking at this video, and like I will say that I have not finished watching this video. I'm just watching this and saying, oh my god, really, oh my god, you know. But they're talking about suppressing people, suppressing them from what? I know that we are originally our own creators and everything like that, and that the government has shut down and basically things are kind of going out of whack. But like, stop, just world, stop thinking about the negative. Stop thinking about, oh yeah, everything's gonna go crazy, everything is blah blah blah. They're gonna take us over. They're gonna take you over because you want them to take you over, because you are not willing to say, hey, why can't I just create my own reality? Even if like you don't want to be associated with the government or the military, make that your reality. Go out there and do what you love, but also make the intention of, hey, I don't want to be affiliated with these people. I mean, really, me personally, I do that and I don't run into any of them at all. The only thing I do is I pay my bills and they don't talk to me, I do what I gotta do, I pay my taxes, and the government doesn't bother me. But if you're in like a huge city and you're rioting and all that, of course they're gonna bother you. Of course they're gonna try to take you down. And just I kind of really don't know how to really take that. It's like what I've been learning for like the past weeks is how to create your own reality, and then when you see this, it's about how they'll take it down, how they'll take your reality down, and how people the government is going to basically cause a civil war. I mean, really? I mean, yeah, I could see it. Everybody could see this shit, but like that's because you are making it reality. It's because you're thinking about it. You're thinking about, oh, this is what they're gonna do to America, instead of, oh, how am I going to try to better my life? I mean, really, what I could be saying is just complete mix and jumble. But when I saw that, it kind of did just be like, what the fuck? They're really gonna break in Russian soldiers to try to take away our guns and then try to do all this crazy shit. And then, America could basically be fighting a war here, and then they could have their soldiers like harassing us, and then like not our soldiers, but soldiers that came here on a bill that basically provided special security for certain people that could afford the special security, and then at certain points it's gonna be like bombs going off in freaking America, and then they're like these certain people that got this security are like, hey, look, we gave you these people to let you know that shit's gonna go down and that you will be protected, but everybody else is not. That is some bullshit, man. Seriously, why does everybody have to like um just be in competition for each other. Really, it sucks. Like the only thing that should matter is that you can afford a living. You can provide for your family. That's what everybody should be thinking of. Not I want more power in the whole entire state, like than the whole entire country of America. It's insane. And for the people that are thinking these things, they are. I wouldn't say they're crazy because the definition of crazy is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting something different. But I don't think these people are human that are making these decisions. When you look at spirit science and they go way back and they talk about reptilians. I guess the reptilians are the ones that are making these decisions because this is like what, why? Only thing you have to do is just be like, okay, let's not come on it. Let's not look at it by a left brain perspective. Let's actually look at it on a right brain perspective. And when you look at it and you conjoin both ideas into one, it creates something even new, even better. Like you can make a bill that would give homeless people jobs, and you could also put it like another like law in that bill that said, well, if a homeless person gets a job, then they will have to get health care or they will be fined. You know, I don't see what the problem is about people getting health care. Because, I mean, would you rather go to the hospital and be like, oh, I have no health care? And then they're like, oh, well, you owe us like $5,000. Or would you rather go there, have health care, and then end up paying for your whole entire appointment $25? I'd be like, I, I just, people try to control the world from a left brain perspective. It doesn't work. If we keep on doing this, we're going to end up just like Mars, but even worse, 10 times worse. Who the fuck knows what happened to Mars? But, we're probably going to end up like that if we keep on thinking left brain perspective. Right brain perspective, yo, a lot of creativity can come out of that. I mean, I know we're going to have to go back and freaking redo some shit or get rid of some shit, but it's like when you can join both ideas together, you can make something magnificent, and it can solve world hunger, solve a war. We don't need to go to war, but if you have that fire, if you have that urge to go to war, okay, cool. But it's like I want the countries, I want the world to think about it like this: if you want to kill each other, go to a specific location, kill each other. But it has no diplomatic relationships between the countries at all. So you could choose one side, you could choose this side, and then literally go and try to kill each other there. And it's an international thing. So if you die, hey, you died because you were the one that signed up for this. Instead of, oh, we hate you, or we want your oil, or this and that. Oh, we're gonna send our armies and we're gonna destroy both of your countries and blah blah blah. That does not work. It does not work. It didn't work throughout history. I mean, really, technology-wise, kind of, but like, we don't need war to solve all our problems. We need diplomatic relations. We need to understand this person's point of view through that person's point of view. We need to freaking come together as one and just talk. Just just come there at a mutual understanding. And I bet you with our oil problem, it would be like, okay, well, you want more jobs, we need oil. We give you more jobs, we get permission to your oil fields. It's like a freaking flip flop. That way both countries can be provided. Instead of going to war all the time just so their country could have better supplies or better technology It's like it's like uh we're one. We're all equal. America isn't better than any other country because every country needs America and America needs other countries and we're all just together. I mean, really look at it through this perspective. I'm a country. I have a lot of jobs, but my people, like, I don't have enough people to work those jobs. And I need a certain natural resource. Another country has a lot of people, and they need a lot of jobs. They have a certain resource that I need. Diplomatic relations right there. They can come into my country, work, or I can send my companies there and pay them the same amount of rate as I get paid, and their country will thrive. I will get the natural resource that I need. I will thrive, and the world just keeps on spinning. Instead of, oh, we want that oil field specifically for us. Nah, work with the indigenous culture. Be like, we want your oil fields. What do you want? They're like, we want a lot of money or we want water. And we're like, we can do that. Water. We'll send troops there if we can have to, like, we'll send like a freaking project or team to build a structure to you for water, but we want your oil fields. There you go. Diplomatic relations right there. I mean, seriously, if I was a man that ran my own country, I would go talk to China, Russia, Africa, and South America. Those are the main people I would go talk to because they have a lot of natural resources and they have a lot of people. So if I have a lot of jobs and I don't have enough people to fulfill those jobs, then I could just go there and be like, hey, I still get a profit of the company, but you guys get jobs, you guys get paid as much as, like, my minimum wage. So if my minimum wage is like $7.50, $7.50, they can buy more stuff. Their economy booms, my economy booms. We're all good. Instead of I steal this so I can thrive until that runs out and then I just move to the next location. That sucks. That's how the world is gonna be destroyed, yo. It's just yeah, too much scheming, you know. Well, I know that in this post I kind of got off topic and I just started talking about countries and everything. But like when I saw that, I was like, why don't America? Why didn't America just do this? You know, we're in so much debt. We could freaking negotiate with somebody else and be like, hey, what do you want? This? Like, yeah, if it's money, like, hey, we got to do something else. But like, if it's natural resource, if it's technology or something like that, give them that. They give you what you need, and the freaking chain keeps on going. Instead of a country that's like, oh, war. No, we're a country that's like, oh, negotiation. And then when we get our money straight, we'll give it to other countries that need it, like freaking impoverished countries in Africa or something like that. And then they'll become a freaking ally to us. And then we could go into freaking Africa without any worries at all. We could send tourists to Africa, and the people of Africa would be gracious to have Americans in their country because we would have enough money that if they were in poverty, we'd just give them money and we'd say, we want gold. They give us gold, we give them money. Their economy booms, they give us what they make. So if they make like a certain item that's freaking rare, we get that. We sell that in America. That goes to our economy. That in turn goes back to their economy. booms, and it's like, you see where I'm coming, you see where I'm going with this. That's how the world should be. That's how the government should be. But instead, it's like this, and we need to be like this. All right. Well, I've been talking for a while, and I guess I'm just gonna go do something else. But seriously, people, if you watch this video, think about that. Think about how our freaking government is being run, and think about the energy flow between the government right now and how it should be if there was negotiations between everyone. It would flow in harmony. Well, I'll see you guys later. Peace.